Welcome back. With us now is Bruce Porter, owner and advisor at the Resource Center. Welcome, Bruce, in studio.
Good to be here.
We had to steal you away from Tom. He's always keeping you out of the studio.
It's been a while.
So today we're talking about the differences between a Roth 401k and a Roth IRA.
Yeah.
But just to be clear, both of them would be like you've already paid taxes before you invest, right?
Right.
All right. So talk to us about the difference here.
Yeah. So we're gonna look at the difference between. The question is, which is going to be a better investment? Which is going to have the most tax-free money later in life? Is it going to be a Roth IRA or a Roth 401k? So when we dive into it, we're going to look at all the limits and all the different things that make up what you can do and what you can't do.
Okay.
So
as it goes on to the next
slide,
there we go.
it. So a Roth 401k, that's an employer-sponsored plan. So if you're privileged enough to have a Roth 401k option at your employer, if you do not need a tax deduction or lower your taxable income, that would definitely be a good thing to do. A Roth IRA, you open on your own. You contact somebody like me or a broker, and you just say, I want a Roth IRA, and then you can open that up on your own.
Okay.
Now,
so since the origin is different on both of those, but can I as an individual put money in both of those?
You can if your employer offers a Roth 401k, you can make a contribution there.
Okay.
If you want to open your own Roth IRA, you can. What's going to restrict your contribution is the maximum contribution limit.
Okay.
So that's going to be set in stone, and so you can put part of it in your 401k, you can put part of it on your own in a Roth IRA.
Okay.
So now your contribution, they're made after tax dollars on both. The status for both is tax-free. Contribution limits are $22,500. If you're older than 50, they're $30,000. So there's your question answered. You can take part of it and put in your Roth 401k, and you can take part and put in the Roth IRA, but it can't exceed those limits.
So it's not either or, we can do both.
You could do both.
Okay.
You could put, if you're above age 50, you could put $7,500 in your Roth IRA. You could put the other $22,250, whatever, in your Roth 401k, long as you don't exceed $30,000 in contributions.
Okay.
Employer match is another reason that you might accumulate more money in a Roth 401k. You get a higher contribution limit and you get an employer match, where when you do a Roth IRA on your own, you don't get either one of those.
Yeah, so that's very helpful then.
Yeah. Now, there's income limits on the Roth IRA. There's not income limits on the Roth 401k.
Are you talking in retirement there's not limits, or when you're making the money?
When you're making contributions.
Okay.
So if you make too much money, you can't put money in a Roth IRA. And I believe that's $138,000 for a single, or $223,000 if you're married filing jointly. If you make those, they start phasing out the availability of the Roth.
Okay.
Loans are available possibly in your Roth 401k. They are not available in your Roth IRA.
Okay.
Investment options are limited to your plan. And in your Roth IRA that you set up on your own, you can decide what tool you want to use for that Roth IRA.
Okay.
Early withdrawals, they may incur penalties and interest on a 401k. And with your regular Roth IRA that you set up, you can always pull your contributions out, penalty and tax-free.
Okay, so if you have an emergency withdrawal, which one's more flexible then?
The Roth IRA.
Okay.
You might have a penalty with your Roth 401k.
Okay.
And then the pros and cons to a Roth 401. Tax-free, qualified withdrawals, no income limits for higher contributions, and potentially you have an employer match. Some employers match contributions now, some don't. Now the cons, limited availability. They're only available for folks that have a employer-sponsored plan that has that option available. Okay. Limited investment choices, because they're going to decide what choices are available. There will be fees with your Roth 401k, and you have limited accessibility.
Okay.
Now with an IRA, you pick your own broker or investment person. You decide which tool you want to use. You can make contributions anytime. They can't exceed those limits. You've got access to your contributions that you make.
Okay.
You can pull those back out if you need to. The cons, there's no employer match because you set that up on your own. There are income limits that apply to your regular Roth IRA, and you have lower contribution limits. You can only put $6,500 or $7,500 if you're older than 50, and it may require some more maintenance.
So overall, which one can you put more in over the lifetime?
Roth 401k.
Good to know. How do we reach you? How
You
do
got
we get...
higher limits and you got a match contribution.
Yeah.
So if you want to talk about it, it's a lot of details. Let's chat, 417-882-1800 or the QR code. You can scan that and look us up, and we'll be glad to help.
That's why we always need the expert here. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much, Bruce.